Hi everybody, Angie Weeks with Cal Coast Web Design. I have Anna, our online marketing manager. So glad to interview Anna today. Anna's on the front lines of Cal Coast. She does a good amount of the work for search engine optimization and also quite a bit of website design. So I figured rather than listening to me, let's listen to Anna. And Anna, tell me what you see in our clients. You know, we have some really successful clients. What are they doing to be successful? Why are their websites better than the other ones out there?
Well, I think one of the most important things is actually the mindset about the website, understanding that the website isn't some cryptic thing to be afraid of with your business. It's really just an online representation of what you already know how to do. You're an expert in your field. You talk to people person to person or on the phone, and just bringing that to an online presence in a powerful way makes you successful, because the purpose of your website is to get more business and to grow your business, and you already know how to do that. You're an expert.
Absolutely. So then what about the clients that are a little bit afraid of changing their headlines or using particular keyword phrase? Once you finish doing your keyword research, then they don't want to use the keywords. What's up with that?
Right. Well, sometimes I think they're a little scared. First of all, let's be honest. I think the first thing is you think that people who come to your website are going to read all of the pretty text that we write for you, and I really wish that was the case.
Oh, me too.
However, I mean, hey, we want people to listen. However, we are skimmers, and what people are going to look at is maybe your headline and then any sub-headlines that you have. They're going to skim, and they're going to look at your links, whether it's on the top or the side. That's what they're going to be drawn to, and images. What we want to do is make the content balanced for search engines and for users so that you can get the traffic on your site that you desire. And so people are a little nervous because they think, oh, well, I'm not called Orange County real estate professional. I'm called, Angie Weeks or whatever. Whatever your business name is, and you kind of have to balance that out. You can say Orange County real estate professional Angie Weeks. Google tells us that a keyword gets a certain amount of searches per month, and if we're optimizing for something that doesn't get a lot of searches, sure, you could rank #1 for your company name, but what's the chance that that's going to get you the traffic you need? People aren't going to be searching for your company name unless they know you, and you're trying to draw in people who don't know you yet. You want the customers that are still out there, the people that you haven't chatted with yet, and the only way to get to them is to make sure we have your keywords integrated into every area of your website. Of course, naturally as possible.
Absolutely. So there you have it. A good site architecture, a good plan behind what you're doing, and then trusting the experts to implement through research what we know is going to be best on your website. So happy surfing, everybody. Thanks so much, Anna, for joining us.